definitely there's yoga today. We are not going a day without it, especially as things get weirder and weirder in our worlds. So hi there, friends. Let me just get my situation started back here at the studio. Let me get this. All right, that's perfect. Wait, almost perfect. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday morning. Start that. Start this. Do-do. Do-de-do. Good morning, Sunny. Hello, Don.
Happy Friday.
Whoa. I don't want to hear my own voice. There we go. Perfect. All right. Friday morning yoga, friends. 9:02. Just plug in my phone and then I think I'm good to go. Then I think we're good. So, how's life during a pandemic? How would you say that's gone? Well, it's a little bit crazy if you ask me. That's for sure. It's a little bit crazy if you ask me. Hi everybody. We're gonna practice some yoga for an hour. We got a good solid hour flow. Today is gonna be focusing on twists. I'm focusing on twisting. So that means a lot of twisting. That's what twisting means. A lot of twisting. All right. I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope everybody's staying healthy and you're keeping you and yours healthy as well. Let me just get a little situation here. Good morning. Let's see where that would go if I did that. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to close this door because, well, I'll tell you what, I'll close that door if it gets loud. I have the front door to the studio, well, the door where we have our nice big view out there, and it's really beautiful. There's a nice breeze, but sometimes it gets a little loud. So if it gets too loud and interruptive, then I'll just shut the door. All right, but otherwise, let's go ahead and begin. Nothing else to say. I'll do my announcement, my housekeeping. So for those of you that don't know, this is our studio, 5 Point Yoga. We're officially shut down. So in order to help pay our bills, we're asking for you to support us and our studio here while I do these live stream classes. And you can do that by going to 5pointyoga.com. And there's a couple ways to do it. You could sign up for your class through Mind Body. You could give us a little donation. I set up a little online donation option, or you could just Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. So thank you for those of you who have done and continue to do that. It does help. So we're very grateful for that. In addition, support your local businesses, because the more this whole situation moves on, the crazier it gets and the weirder things are going to be, and there's going to be starting and stopping, and it's going to be politicized, and it's going to be back and forth, and it seems like our country's not really doing the best job at handling this situation, in my humble opinion. But anyway, we're going to do our best. I think what I do well is use the body to help move through stress, right? And that's one of the things that I'm passionate about. I love the yoga practice. I've been practicing for a very long time. And also endurance. So I push myself. I like to push myself. So these classes are challenging. So if you're newer and you need to modify, definitely modify. And I'll give you those options to modify. You don't need to worry about it along the way. But otherwise, that's it. All right. Oh, and I know some of you that have been doing this for a regular basis with us. I've mentioned that I'm starting this new kind of online platform. which is officially up and running. And you can go to my site. So my site was hacked, my personal site, which is teddymcdonald.com. And then there's a link that says community, and then you can join that little thing. And what I'm going to be doing in there is more than just the live streams. And right now you can go in there for free. There will be a paid option that will just give you some more stuff later on. But as we continue to navigate this new world, trying to figure out different options. But I'm excited about it, and please go there, check it out. Already a few people, and we're just growing, so it'll be fun. I'm just gonna take a little sip of my shake, and then we're gonna start with some twisting. Some updates. That's it, those are the updates. Go ahead and bring your feet about shoulder distance. Bring your palms together, close your eyes, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of your nose. Shoulders drop down, top of the head floats up, breath smooth. Take a moment here, set your intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever it is for you. Good, then drop the head down to your left side, easy neck stretch. Then switch sides, same thing, breathe. Yeah, I've been thinking about how I'm gonna reopen the studio as sooner than later, I assume. We're going to be able to have some people back in here again, which will be interesting. Drop the arms, make some circles with your head, one direction. But we're for sure not going to have as many people, right? We're not going to have big full classes. So that'll be a new thing. Switch directions with your head. And then teachers, wise, myself included, I think I might have to teach with a mask, possibly, which would be a bummer, but I think it depends, it depends a lot on the science that comes out. Circles, I heard yesterday that SARS and MERS, SARS-1, right, well, this is SARS-2, but SARS-1, opposite direction with your shoulder rolls. If you got it and you got over it, it was both of those, SARS and MERS, were 2 to 3 years of immunity, right? That's good news, I think, because and they say this is similar coronavirus. Arms up from here, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up, stretch the shoulders. But if we know that to be the case, then that's good news. We just don't know that yet. That's why things are so crazy, because it's a new virus and people don't know. Like if you get it and then you get the antibodies and maybe you're only good for a month and then you can just, get it again, which would be really bad. Go ahead and fold over to one side, stretch, breathe. So it's important to stay alert. It's important to look at multiple news sources. Frankly, I'm not even really relying on the CDC, though I am looking at what they have to say. I'm more paying attention to the World Health Organization. They have, in my opinion, a better global view of the situation. And there's a lot of countries that have dealt with things like this before that are doing a much better job than we are, in my opinion. Lean back, take a nice big inhale. Fold down forward, exhale. So I try to pay attention to some of the stuff that's out there. So, and a lot of our news outlets can be very politicized. So we got to keep an open mind. While you're here, hanging forward, breathe deep. You're just going to do a little sway, side to side, swaying. Stretching the legs. And as I've mentioned before, I don't really like to talk too much about the current pandemic and stress. I don't like to talk too much about stressful things unless I can find a positive, a glimmer of hope
And so my glimmer of hope today, go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back, is that, you know, I felt this in the beginning too. I thought, you know, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging, right? And what I mean by that is if I'm going to die from COVID-19, I'm going to die being the strongest, you know, calmest, kind of most peaceful person I can be. One more breath, stretch here. And then release the arms, bend the knees, roll back up. And one of the ways that I stay strong and calm and, you know, relatively peaceful is by doing yoga on a regular basis and by going for my runs and doing my workouts, you know. Eating right, getting as much sleep as I can. Switch sides. I finally started to go to bed a little bit earlier because our newborn, Liam, a little 8-month-old guy, is waking up and wagging his tail at 5:30 every morning. So my late nights of doing some work are not happening anymore. I gotta get my early nights. Twist. Here you go. This is our focus today. A couple of people were asking about labeling the yoga sessions because they want to be able to go back and look at certain ones and do a specific one. And the truth is, I think this is number 55 today. 55 live streamed yoga classes. Back to the center, step the feet together, bring the palms, and it took me this long to be able to realize I should label them. Arms up, nice big inhale. Fold all the way down, forward exhale. Extend your spine as you inhale, look forward, step back to plank pose, exhale. Originally I thought, oh, I'll just go back and look at them because I'll have to edit them before I upload them, but for Facebook purposes right now, because it lives there for a long time, I'll have to do that anyway, go back and look and decide to title what they are. But today, we're focusing on twisting. Abdomen strong, thighs strong, breath smooth. Push-ups 5 times, lower halfway, press back up. Lower halfway, push back up. Lower halfway, push back up. 2 more, lower, and press up. Good, drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts from here. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the back. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Side to side. So lift the feet up. Side to side. Shoulder and hip together one side. Shoulder and hip together other side. Shoulder and hip together one side. Shoulder and hip together other side. Keep that going. Yesterday, if you missed it, we did some high intensity interval training, which is what I do when I work with some personal training clients, right? We do a lot of lunging and jumping and core stuff, all body weight stuff. I don't really do me, but I do a little bit of light weights here and there if people want them, but for the most part, body weight. Downward facing dog from here. Downward facing dog, spread the fingers, palms flat, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. Nice big stretch. In sides. He asked this morning, he said, oh, is there no yoga? Because I guess I didn't go live until actually 9 o'clock. I keep trying to get a little bit early so I can kind of hang a little bit with you guys first. But I didn't get there until 9. But if there's not going to be a yoga class, I will for sure post it on both Instagram and Facebook. But otherwise, you can consider this a regular thing, 6 days a week. Straighten both arms, come up on the toes, walk forward to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward, fold as you exhale. It's too much fun. All the way up, inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. It's too much fun to see people I haven't seen, to meet new people, to, reach new places. It's too much fun. Arms up, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale, look forward, step back or jump. Chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. So we normally do the easier one, so if you're newer, I'm sorry about that. That was the more challenging version of that. But we'll do an easy one now. Just so you can see, come up on the toes again, walk softly to the hands. So you just walk back and forth. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Lift it, exhale, fold down, forward, stretch. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back as you exhale. This is the easy option. Knees down, chest down, all the way up into a gentle back bend. When I say all the way, I mean just a little bit. Upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. You can go back to the hands and knees, lift the feet up, straighten the legs. So that's kind of the modified version of a vinyasa. Anytime you feel like taking that modified version, it's absolutely 100% okay. My disclaimer is that if you are at home practicing on your own with me right now, and you do something that hurts, you take full responsibility. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. My attorney told me I'm supposed to say that every time. Halfway up and fold. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. The truth is, what I want for you is the awareness to understand that when you move, as you move, don't do anything that hurts. It's that simple. If you feel like there's some pain and some movement that we do, back up a little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, you always think of 10 as your pain threshold. Certain things are going to be challenging, certain things are going to stretch and they're going to feel like stretches, but then if you do it too much, it's going to cross over into pain. Never, ever, 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 ever do that in yoga. That might be something you want to do at a gym. If you're pushing, it hurts, no pain, no gain, right? That's from the 80s. Leave that back in the 80s, right? We want to move forward with grace and strength, but it's a different kind of strength, right? It's not this kind of mindless rah, 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 right? Arms up, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward, step or hop back, exhale. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. We want to have strength without injury. How about that? Downward facing dog. Right leg up behind you here, hold it, breathe. Lifting that leg up, breathing deep. Now we're going to go to some core strength. So shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, and then lift it back and up. Forward knee to your left side, so you're twisting the body, squeezing the belly, and lift it again back and up. Forward to your right side, back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Pause here, hip hamstring stretching. Inhale. Straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to do an easy twist. So left hand stays down, right arm turns up. Here you go. Second twist of the day. Breathe. And really feel it. Feel where you feel it. Lengthen up, turn up, twist up. One more inhale. And then hands down. Warrior one. Turn the back foot flat. Come on up. Warrior one. Hold it. Warrior one, back foot is down, sinking forward, breathing deeply. And And then clasp the hands behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up, pull the shoulders back and down, drop the head back and breathe. One more inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Stretch. One more breath. And then come on back up, warrior one. Inhale. Hands down to the floor. Exhale. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Good left side. When you're ready, take it up behind you. Hold it up. Breathe. One more inhale, a little taller. And then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. And then forward across the body. So a little twist and a little core. And lift it back and up. Forward up to your left side. Back and up. All the way forward. Stay here on the fingertips. If you had blocks, you could always grab them. Straighten the leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips down. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Good. Turn the back foot. Come on up. Warrior one. Arms up. Shoulders relaxed. Breath smooth. Feels good to be doing some yoga on this lovely Friday morning, afternoon, evening. Clasp the hands, or maybe you're doing it on another day. Lift the upper body up, pull the shoulders back, drop the head back, and breathe. Sinking that front leg down, breathing deep. One more inhale, and then hands, upper body down, stretch, breathe. Good, one more breath, stretch. And then come on back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, your choice in the version, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Lift the tailbone, extend the shoulders, breathe. Good, and then up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale, hold it, 30 seconds. Well, yeah, the construction is done. It's not done, but they leveled the ground out there in this, next to that shopping center. Sink a little bit lower, one more inhale, and then stand up. Bring the hands together at the heart, exhale. Good, nice big full breath. That's why it's quieter outside today. Now we link it all together. We're gonna do 3 rounds, one at a time. Chair pose when you're ready. Inhale, sun salutation, B. Fold as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Look forward. Jump back or step. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga again if you want. Down dog. Right leg up behind you. And bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Stretch. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good, hold it here and breathe. So downward facing dog becomes a resting pose. It does not start out. If you're newer, down dog is not a resting pose, but eventually it becomes one. Either way, breathe, stay present. If it's more challenging, you can always take a break. Come up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. And then stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. 2 more rounds like that, same thing. Back to chair. You do the best you can and you try to refine the movements and the breath. Fold as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step or hop back as you exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Warrior two, open up, exhale. Reverse warrior, back arm down, left arm up. Stretch. Oh, right hand down, left arm over the ear. I totally went to dancing warrior, you guys. Back up, warrior two. If you followed me, hands down, leg back. May as well. You know, I was thinking about it. And then all of a sudden I did it. It's crazy how that happens. Left side, take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, may as well go with it, right? Warrior two, reverse warrior, back arm down, left arm up. And then forward, left hand down, right arm over the ear. And then back up, warrior two. And let it go. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Hold it here, breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. And then stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. So this time, sorry to throw you that curveball. We'll go back to the original sun salutation B. So chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. Fold down as you exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step back or jump. Exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warming up the body here. Inhale. Reach. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Good. So drop to the knees for a moment. From there, keep the toes tucked. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch here. Sit back onto the heels if you can, like that. And then interlace the fingers. Whoa. Yeah. Sometimes you got to move your toes around. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms forward, reach the arms up, stretch. Get as high as you can. And then reach the arms back. Good. One more inhale. And then come forward. Onto the hands and knees. Pick the feet up, wiggle the toes. And now we're going to do a little twist here. That's under the body. So basically what I'm going to do is take my left arm under the right side of my body, drop my shoulder and my head down. From here, I'm going to take this is my right arm, I'm going to move my right arm, and I'm going to push
so that I can kind of twist the upper back. So this is more thoracic spine, which is your middle and upper back. But push and breathe. One more breath. Good. And then come on back to the center. So if that arm, this top arm is not active, then you're not really going to get a stretch. I mean, you might find a little twist, but by moving this arm and pushing back, it's a much deeper stretch. Good, one more breath. And then come on back up. Now, as a little kind of armpit / shoulder stretch, I want you to keep the hips above your knees. Walk the hands as far forward as you can, and then drop the shoulders down into that stretch and breathe. Good. And then come on back up. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog, take a moment. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it out. And then switch sides from there, a little stretch. And then right leg up. Take it up and bring it forward. And then let's go ahead and drop the back knee down for a moment. I just want to set up a twist so you can kind of get the idea of a twist. Right, we've already done a few, but the idea when we talk about twisting is we talk about turning the spine in opposite directions, right? And there's a couple reasons you would want to do that. You know, one is to create more flexibility, so think of it as an internal massage. So from here, I want you to take the left arm up, and I want you to cross over and hook it, right? So now, interestingly, if you can just get the elbow right there, then you can find a nice twist. You can lean back and turn up. Go ahead and find that, right? That might be your spot. That's kind of a modified twist, right? If you can take it a little deeper, you're going to get this tricep down lower, and down lower, and down lower. See now my shoulder is almost there in my knee. And then you push a little bit more. From there, if you feel comfortable, you straighten the back leg, drop that left hand down, take the right arm up. Heart away from the belly, twist up, breathe deep. Good. And then that's it, release it, hands down, take the leg back, vinyasa. So we're gonna kind of build into our standing sequence and go easy. When you get to upward facing dog like this, or cobra if you're on the mat, after a big twist, your back will take a moment or two to kind of, you know, unwind. So give it that time. Left leg up when you're ready, bring it forward. Drop the back knee, come on up. From here, right away, right arm goes up, a nice big stretch, hooks across. Palms together, remember, just by getting the elbow right near the knee, then it gives you leverage. So this is the idea. The idea is this leverage where you twist and turn. If you can, then tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, you get that down deeper. For me on this side it's harder, so this is where I could grab a block. And I could do that to get that same twist, to keep this arm outside the knee. It's really important, if you can, to lengthen and twist and keep the arm outside the knee. This is totally different, right? That's what we did to start our sun salutations, remember? With the hand on the inside, and that's a twist, but it's not nearly as deep or intense as this one here. One more breath. Good, and release it. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog.
and downward facing dog. Great, pause here and breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, a couple breaths. Now we go to a standing sequence, right leg up, bring it forward, stay on the back toes, crescent pose. Come on up, arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth, lift the upper body up more, maybe lean back a little bit. Now arms out to the side, driving that back leg back straighter if you can. Lift the heart up higher, lean back more. One more inhale, and then lean forward, step up, warrior three. Warrior three, drive the back leg back, arms out to the side if you can. Hold and breathe. Good, now half moon, slowly you open. So this is this controlled transition that we work on. Bring the fingertips down on the block or not. Drive that back leg back, stack the hips. So this top hip, which for me is my left hip, is opening up. So that's a stretch on my inner thigh. And that's, you want to feel that. You want to feel that by opening up this hip. A few more breaths. Look up if your balance is okay. Look up at the top thumb. Whoa. Crash if you need to. A few more breaths. Good, look down, come back up to warrior three, and then left hand down, right arm up. Lengthen the upper body, here's your twist, and really drive that upper body twist. So push through the back leg, lengthen the upper body, turn and twist. A few more breaths. One more inhale. Twist, and then both hands down, lift the back leg up, few breaths, stretching. Good, and then bend both knees, left knee outside the right foot, and you're gonna sit down here. So this is the beginning of a twist. So first thing we do is turn to the leg. So right foot up top, left knee outside the foot. Just hug the leg in. Sitting here this way, sit up nice and tall. Pull that knee in, stretching your piriformis, glute, right in there. Breathe. Good, now lean back. Take the left arm up, hook it across. Now you got the full twist. Turn all the way around. Spinal twist. Breathing. So back when I was learning yoga, starting the first few years of my yoga practice, twisting always helped the digestive system, and they would talk about how you're massaging your organs inside. But you know, the truth is, I just don't know if that's true. One more breath. Twist. I mean, I don't really feel like I've had any improvement or, decrease in my digestive system. So lift the upper body up, twist and turn. I will say, I guess this is TMI, totally TMI, but I became more regular once I started practicing yoga. So every morning on the toilet, like clockwork. One more breath, twist, and then come on back together. And that's supposedly that's the real yogis. Every morning, Ayurveda, you get up in the morning, you clean your tongue, you have some warm water and lemon to help your digestive system, and then you go to the bathroom. So lift the upper body up. Here we are in Navasana boat pose. Navasana. So lift the upper body up, shoulders down, breath smooth. I'll get this out of my way slightly. Good. And lift up a little bit taller, couple breaths.
One more inhale, lift. And then cross the legs, set the hands, step or jump the legs back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very good. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it out. The truth is though, however, regarding the digestive system, this is hopefully a little bit more, or less, not too much information. But the major differences that I've seen over the years in my digestive system has been solely based on whether I eat, whether I'm eating properly or not. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth, crescent pose. Good. From crescent, arms out to the side. Lift the upper body up, lean back a little bit, drive that back leg back. Good, one more inhale, and then lean forward, step up, warrior 3. Good, from warrior 3, now you're gonna open up this hip. So open up that right hip, left arm goes down, and right arm goes up. Remember? The block is really there if you first of all, if you have a block and your standing leg is bent. So if my standing leg were bent, then the block would help me to straighten the leg. But my legs are flexible enough where I can keep it straight and keep my fingertips down. So that works for me okay there. Breathe deep, couple more breaths. Thinking about that top hip again. Think about stacking that top hip up. A few more breaths. Good. Look down, come on back up. The big transition. Crashing down. Right hand down, left arm up. Big twist here. Drive the back leg back. Breathe deeply. Lengthen the torso. If you can, lengthen the torso. A few more breaths. One more big breath. And then seated twist. So you just bend both knees, but your right knee, your back knee, goes to the outside of your left foot. There, right? That's that. Now turn this direction, sit up tall. Oh my goodness. So just by pulling that knee into my chest and sitting up tall, I get a deep stretch in my piriformis. Super tight in there. In fact, I need to sit on a ball. That's another thing that we should do, is set up like a foam rolling kind of restorative recovery class too. That'll be good. I'll do that. Lift up in the community. So go over to my website and join Conscious Endurance. Conscious Endurance, bringing together people who are passionate, mindful adventurers. That's what I want in there. Only if you're willing to push yourself, to be conscious about doing it, to smile along the way. Lean back, right arm up, hook it across, turn and twist. Good, one more breath, give it a big twist. Good, then flip it back around, opposite side twist. Good, all right, uncross the legs, a little bit of core here, lean back, lift the knees. We can do some real core, so interlace the fingertips. You're gonna go side to side, right? If you can, touch the floor and then touch the other side 30 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, abdomen strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Back to the center, lift up, and then cross the legs, set the hands, jump, step, float, however you want to get back there. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very nice. Good. Walk forward halfway onto your mat. Squat down from here for a moment. Why? Because we love our squatting. We love our squatting. What do you guys do for fun? I squat. That's it. Just sit here, relax, start to think about the birds, and the trees. Good, we're gonna add a twist to our squat. So left arm, you guessed it, goes to the outside, and now what I want you to do is create this isometric move. Isometric's pushing against yourself. So the knee pushes into the arm pushes into the knee. It gives you a place to hold, and then twist up and breathe. Good, one more breath. Open, and then back to the center. Good, switch it. Same thing, other side. Turn and twist. Good, one more breath. Twist. Good, back to the center. Straighten the legs, hang forward, stretch. And then this is kind of a fun little thing. Make a fist out of your toes. Think about that for a second. Make a fist out of your toes and then point down, stretch the top of your feet. Does that make sense? So I'm pushing top of my foot forward and down. It's kind of an interesting, intense stretch, but do that for a second. Breathe. Good. And then switch sides, same thing. Forward, breath, smooth. Good. All right. Coming down onto the toes again. So now we're going to do either just a twist, or you can even go to side crow pose. So start with the left arm, lift it up, and reach it across, our climactic pose. Palms together, turn and twist. If that's enough for you, stay right there. If you feel like you want to work on your side crow pose, set the hands, lean out, bend the arms, balance. Notice my right hand is free. A few breaths can do that. Other side, same thing. We'll come back again. We'll do them twice on each side to give some of you high flyers something to have some fun with. Right arm up. Across. I really got to work on this flexibility. I'm not as flexible as I'd like to be. Every time I turn to the left, I always feel like good. From here, if you want the arm balance, set the hands, lean over, balance, breathe. So in that particular arm balance, the opposite hand is free, the opposite arm. So in other words, let's go back to it again. One more, and then we're gonna wind down from here. And remember, if the arm balancing is not for you, it's totally fine. Just stay in the twist. You can still get a whole bunch of benefits out of the twist. So left arm goes up, hook it across again. All right, from here, the fun part, it's all fun, really. But for those of you that are working on your party tricks, you come forward, lean forward. Notice this right hand has nothing on top of it. From here, and then you split the legs. From the split, you shoot the legs back, and you can go upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Good. But if you're in the twist, go ahead and change sides. We're all gonna do that. So from here, coming down, right arm up. I'm gonna pretend I'm more flexible on this side and see if that works. Power of suggestion. Yes, I am more flexible on this side. Lean over to the side, bend the arms, split the legs, and then shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very good. If you're still in the twist and the squat, just go ahead and fold forward, come back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, stretch the legs, bend the right leg, push the left heel down, stretch it. And then switch sides and stretch. Stretch. Oh my gosh. Thank God I learned about yoga. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, we're gonna do an easy back bend, just not even a lot, just kind of half and half. So right hand to the heel, left arm up. It's kind of a little bit of a twist, but more of a back bend. And again, as I mentioned, it's, you go into twists, you start doing a lot of big, intense, severe twists. Sometimes going to your back bend just can be a little bit more intense on the spine, so be careful not to go too deep. A few more breaths. Seriously though, I have no idea what I would do if I didn't know how I guess I would just have to come up with other kinds of coping skills or tools. But, using your physical body, especially in a yoga way, like I definitely get therapy from running and biking. I haven't been on my bike in months. Swimming in the ocean, exercise is definitely a form of therapy for me. Come on forward, and then we're gonna go to child's pose right away, child's pose. But yoga is a much deeper form of therapy for me. Hold here and breathe. Just give your spine a moment to just settle, right? Nothing to do. We're gonna take pigeon, quick pigeon. So downward facing dog. Once you're ready, right leg forward, pigeon. Good. Right here, stretching your outer glute. Just about a minute or so on each side, and then we'll take a nice twist in Shavasana. But yeah, yoga, it's funny, I got into yoga because I was, believe it or not, back in the film business years ago, 20 some odd years ago. I was an aspiring actor and writer and director, and I made a movie that is in my closet and will never see the light of day. They're calling me. Can't talk to him now. It was a project that just sort of took a turn for the worse, and financially it was bad, and it didn't come out the way I envisioned it in my mind. I was this young artist in my early 20s, and someone took me to a yoga class because I was kind of depressed. Just the whole thing just kind of blew apart. And I went to this yoga class and literally fell in love with the experience of practicing yoga that first class. It was unbelievable. I felt so good after. I had a big, huge sigh of relief. I just thought, everything's gonna be okay. And I think a lot of people get to yoga because of that, because they have some ailment or they need to heal something. Go ahead and switch legs. And and then they heal that, and then the cool thing is they realize what great benefits yoga actually has, and then they stick around, hopefully. Or they don't stick around and they go back out into the world and do what they do, and then they realize, shit, I should have stuck to yoga. The guy I see before this, I've mentioned him before in class, he's 71, and he is, he's a surfer and an artist, and he's stronger. So we've been seeing each other through this whole thing once a week, and we have for the last two and a half years. And he didn't surf for a little while because of the pandemic and the beaches closed and all that. And he went out and surfed this weekend. And he said, I cannot tell you how
how much I attribute the yoga to the yoga practice. He said I was able to do moves and like go up on this wave and down and twist and turn around, and I never would have been able to do that before, especially after weeks of not being on my board. And that's just it. Here, this guy's 71, right? So you got a long road. If you're younger than that, you got a long road ahead of you. That's good. Come on up. Of the yoga practice. Go ahead and bring both legs forward, shake them out. And just makes you feel good. Why not? If I told you, hey, listen, I got something for you. I used to say this a lot, actually. Flex the feet back, reach the arms up, fold forward. I used to say, listen, if I told you I had something for you that would make you feel better, you know, it will help you improve your state of being, you'll gain strength, you'll gain flexibility, you know, you'll feel less stressed. Right? People will be like, oh man, sign me up for sure. I'm in, totally. And then you go, oh, it's yoga. And they're like, oh yeah, oh no. Yeah, I don't want to do yoga. I don't want to do yoga. I don't know. I don't understand it. But you guys are here, and that's what is important. That you guys are here, and I'm grateful that you are. Instagram, we're going to lose you in a couple minutes. So thank you very much for showing up on Instagram. Thank you very much for practicing with us. And remember, support us if you can. Donate to our studio. Keep us live and surviving. But we'll be right back here tomorrow for an hour and a half. So tomorrow is a 90-minute class. On Saturdays, we do 90 minutes. And yeah, so right now we're going to go back. We're just going to do an easy twist. We're not going to do the shoulder stand. We're just going to go back and do a nice, easy, longer twist. So what I want you to do is roll back onto your back, pull the right knee in, give it a good squeeze. Oh. And then what we're going to do is take the left hand if you can. So left hand grabs the right foot. See if you can straighten that leg up. And then roll all the way over to your left side. And then take the right arm back and just hold here. We'll go about 30 seconds. Each breath, each exhale allows you to go a little bit deeper if possible. Good. And then switch it. Other side, same thing. Back to the center. Right hand grabs your left foot. Straighten both legs if you can. You might not be able to straighten them, which is fine. But then roll all the way over and opposite arm back. And breathe. Good. All right. And then from here, back to the center. Go ahead and let the feet flop open. Shavasana, final rest. Feet flop open, arms out to the side. Eyes closed. Take a big, big cleansing breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Totally, totally relax.
Bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Hold here, a few breaths. Okay, and then roll to your right side. Take a few breaths. And then make your way up to a seat. Comfortable seated position. Final rest here, final moment. Connection to your innermost self. Palms up, eyes closed, take a couple breaths. Feel the reward of your efforts. So as you practice more and more, you start to really feel the energetic aspect of the practice. And when you get to this here, you know, part of the reason yoga became a thing was because people were meditating and they wanted to get the body in a comfortable state to be able to just sit and breathe. So that's really where the juice happens, right? Good. Palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you for showing up on a day in and day out basis. I very much appreciate it. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Remember, support us if you can. Support your local businesses. Stay safe, stay healthy. And I'll start labeling the classes. So if you have any ideas that you want me to do, I can do that for you. All right, you guys, have a good day. I'll see you.